The Miami Hurricanes are entering the biggest game of the season. Flat out, biggest game of the season this Saturday night at Florida State, 7:30 p.m. kickoff, Doak Campbell Stadium. Entering this game with a bullseye on their head. There's a bullseye on the Miami Hurricanes. It's just reality. There are people that believe, and there are people that don't. There are national media members who believe, and there are national media members who don't. It was released actually today that a big name media member who has a vote in the AP poll had the Miami Hurricanes ranked number one of the four votes in the AP poll that had the Miami Hurricanes ranked number one. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Because what it shows is the people, because I know this individual really watches football and really understands football, he gets what he sees. He sees it. Whereas there's a whole lot of other shills out there that just, for whatever reason, will do whatever they can to never-endingly discredit the Miami Hurricanes. Welcome back, everyone, to another edition of Hurricanes Unfiltered, powered by Come On Now, the podcast. I'm your host, Rudy Rodriguez Showmont. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell, leave a comment. Let me know your thoughts. It's Wednesday, man, Thursday, Friday. Bro, 3 days out, man. 3 days until we go to war in Tallahassee. Let's talk about this. Some illogical reasoning got the Miami Hurricanes dropped from number 2 to number 3 because the Canes didn't play. So the Oregon Ducks beat Penn State, a highly overrated, unproven, played nobody Penn State. Win by 6, blow a 14-point lead. But again, you beat a Penn State that we really have no idea if they're any good or not because they've played absolutely nobody. And they jump from 6th to 2nd. They go from 1 first place vote to 16 first place votes. Miami, not having played, goes from 7 first place votes, ranked 2nd, to 4 first place votes and ranked 3rd. What exactly did the Miami Hurricanes do to drop in the rankings? What did they do? What did they do wrong? Did something change that the Miami Hurricanes did that created this belief that now all of a sudden there's something wrong? No, it's just that's hurricane hate, hurricane jealousy. It's always existed. It's been in existence forever. All the real ones, most of the ones who don't have AP votes, who are just college football experts, large majority of them have been on the record saying the Miami Hurricanes are the best team in college football right now. Can't speak that that's what's going to be at the end of the year. But right now, the best team in college football. Resume, proven on the field. Work done on the field. Opponents, 2 top 25 opponents when they played them. Period. It's what happened. So ESPN's Rece Davis, his poll has been released. And Rece Davis, who is the host of ESPN College GameDay, has the Miami Hurricanes ranked number 1 in the country. Someone with credibility, ethics, integrity. A guy that watches football every single week. Probably more than most of these pollsters. I'm looking at the names of these people. I don't know who they are. I know a few of them by name. I know a few by name. In fact, one of them blew me away to see their rankings of that particular. I'm not going to even mention the person. It's not worth it. But it also tells you that, guess what? You don't even get love from your hometown. Think about it. You don't even get love from your hometown. There are polls that have Ole Miss ranked ahead of Miami. Who did Ole Miss beat? LSU? Really? You got a poll here. You got a poll that has Miami ranked 5th. You have a poll that has Miami ranked behind Indiana. You got polls that have Miami. I mean, if you don't have Miami ranked number 1 or number 2 in the rankings in the AP, you shouldn't have a vote. You should. Your credibility is shot. Because I'm sorry, Ole Miss is not better than Miami. They've done nothing to earn that respect. And yeah, again, haven't heard of many of these people. Some people I have. You got some polls that are just, I mean, you got one poll that has Florida State here ranked 22nd. You got another poll that has Florida State not in the rankings. Think about that for a second. Florida State beats Alabama, but they're not ranked. And that is by someone named Brenna Green. Brenna Green. She is ranking, this woman is ranking football teams. Football teams. Think about that. How do you take this crap seriously when they don't take it seriously? This is like the person that voted for the Gators to stay ranked. I'm sorry, they moved up after losing to South Florida. If it wasn't so egregious, it would be comical. I don't know how in the world you can have Florida State not ranked in the top 25, but yet Alabama ranked 11th. Same voter out of Portland, Oregon. How do I take you seriously? This same voter has Oregon ranked number 1, ahead of Ohio State. Taking care of her hometown, that's for sure. Penn State ranked 5th. They just lost to Oregon. I guess that puffs up Oregon's resume, right? Alabama ranked 11th, and Florida State is not in the top 25. Not in the top 25. This is not me campaigning for Florida State. These are the people that vote. These are the people that vote. These are the people that are given the privilege of voting. It's mind-blowing. The people that are given the privilege of voting. Is this the same woman that? No, that's not her. Okay, let's see what this one had here. Oh, look at this. Look at this one. This one's even more. Is this not the one that's, I think this is the one. I think this is the one. This is the one I believe that had, who embarrassed herself and thought it was funny. Yeah, this is her. Okay. Haley Sawyer. Remember her? This is the one that chose to move Florida up after losing. So you want to know what her ballot looks like right now? Oregon number 1, Ohio State number 2, Penn State number 3. Really? Penn State number 3. I love that there's transparency that's required of these people having their actual votes put out publicly. Penn State number 3. They haven't beaten anybody, and they lost on their home field. Make that make sense. Miami number 4. Alabama number 5. She has Alabama ranked 5th and Florida State ranked 23rd. USC was ranked 25th last week. They lost, and she still has them ranked 25th. Georgia losing to Bama, still ranked 8th. Bro, this shit's embarrassing, people. Rece Davis, I want to say thank you for being an ethical, high integrity guy who watches college football and knows what's going on. You're there every weekend. Most of these people are not. They might watch one game. They are not watching games like you watch. That's why I don't respect most of these AP voters. They don't have any freaking idea what they're doing, what they're talking about. That's why I look at, rankings from like Outkick and Josh Pate and guys like that who actually watch football. If you watch football, I respect your vote, regardless of what it is. But when you have Alabama ranked number 5 and FSU ranked 23, or you have Oregon ranked 1 and Penn State ranked 3, you have Miami ranked 5th behind Indiana, behind Ole Miss. Get out of here, man. Get out of here. This is a joke. But you know what? Miami Hurricanes get the opportunity to shut everybody up. Put this shit to bed. Handle business in Tallahassee. Beat the brakes off of Florida State. And will that elevate them to number 1 in the country, where they really belong right now because that's what the resume says? I'm a hyper critical person when it comes to the Miami Hurricanes. I've been that for years. If you know me, you know this. So when I big up the Canes, it's because I believe it. I'm a Canes fan, but when I big them up like this, it's because I believe it. I knew last year's team had holes. Defense wasn't very good. This is not that team. This is a different unit, different attitude, different mentality. Better on both front lines, offensive line and defensive line. And you got people that are ranking them 5th, ranking them behind Penn State, who beat FIU. Ooh. Let me know, y'all. Rece Davis, salute to you, sir. Salute to you, because he's the one covering and doing the broadcast for, I believe he does the broadcast with Curb Street. Yeah, I believe he does the broadcast this Saturday. And yeah, a real man steps up and does a real vote because he actually watches football. Y'all let me know your thoughts in the comments, Hurricanes fan. I want to hear what you got to say. And for those of you who are non-Hurricanes fans, are you objective enough to acknowledge what's going on? Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell, leave a comment. This is Hurricanes Unfiltered, powered by Come On Now, the podcast. Come on now.